Hi everybody, it's Claudia Rothwell from Coldwell Home Source in the Apple Valley office. It's that time of the week, it's What's Up Wednesday, and today's topic is the VA loan. So I'm gonna go over some basics of the VA loan, and this is something that I'm really passionate about as I am from a military family. I'm committed to increasing veteran homeownership and really just educating veterans on their VA home loan benefit and anything related to it. So if you saw our announcement from earlier today, it is the VA loan that's turning 75 years old, and 24 million veterans have taken advantage of this wonderful benefit. So back on June 22nd, 1944, President Roosevelt signed the GI Bill into law, which included the provision for what's now known as the VA home loan guarantee. So wonderful thing. And back then actually the average prices were about $8,600 for homes, and the interest rate on a VA loan was capped at 4%. So in today's real estate market here in the high desert, our average price is about $260,000. So it's really interesting to see that today's rates are very, very comparable to the rates back then. So buyers, if you're on the fence, think about that. These rates are extremely low. Take advantage of that. So there's so much information that I can share with you about the VA loan. Unfortunately, we're very limited on how much time we have. So if you have specific questions, feel free to reach out to me. Call, text, email, or better yet, follow me on Facebook. I share a lot of useful information that affects your homeownership. So first thing, who can qualify for a VA loan? Now, when I say qualify, I don't mean what the lender requires as far as credit or income. I'm talking about what the VA has established as eligibility requirements as far as time and service. So if you're active duty and you served at least 90 days during wartime or 181 days or more during peacetime, you qualify for a VA loan. If you were in the National Guard or the Reserves for at least 6 years, you also qualify. And if you're a widow of a service member who died in the line of duty or from a service-connected disability, you also qualify for a loan. Again, these are the VA's eligibility requirements. Each lender is going to have their own set of guidelines as far as credit and income. What are the benefits of using a VA loan? So I think the biggest benefit of the VA loan is being able to buy your home with no money down. Sometimes it's difficult to save up 3.5%, 10%, even 20% for a house. So no down payment is a huge, huge benefit. Another one is no private mortgage insurance. So these two items together can save you thousands of dollars on your purchase. Also, credit guidelines on a VA loan are a lot more flexible for veterans than other loan types, so that really helps. And sellers can actually pay up to 4% of your closing costs. Now, of course, the closing costs are something that you and your agent would negotiate with the seller, so that amount can vary as far as contribution. Another one is this does have to be your primary residence, but if you have to PCS, if you have to change duty stations, you can keep your home and you are able to buy a second home using a VA loan. So there are certain conditions that need to be met in order to do that, but it is possible to have 2 VA home loans. If you're a disabled veteran, you are exempt from paying the VA funding fee. You do have to have a disability rating from the VA, but that also will save you a lot of money. And here in California, if you are a 100% rated disabled veteran, there are also property tax exemptions. So the property tax exemption varies from $134,000 all the way up to $150,000. And this is an amount that's applied to your property's value, so it does decrease your property taxes. Now, it only applies to the general taxes. It doesn't apply to any special assessments. I also wanted to share some recent news. Recently, the Inspector General released a report that the VA owes 53,000 disabled veterans refunds because they were incorrectly charged the VA funding fee. So if you're a disabled veteran and you think this might apply to you or you might be owed this refund, check your closing statement and confirm. If on your closing statement it shows a VA funding fee and at the time that you closed you had a disability rating or you had one pending and you haven't received a refund for that, call the VA Regional Loan Center to get that refund claim started. If you don't know where to look, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. Lastly, I invite you to come visit me on 4th of July at the Town of Apple Valley's Freedom Festival at Brewster Park. So I hope some of this information is useful to you. I know it's very basic. There's a lot of other information out there. Feel free to contact me. Again, High Desert Home Finder, best place to reach me, on Facebook. And this is Claudia from Coldwell Banker Home Source. I thank you for watching today's What's Up Wednesday video, and I thank you for your service from the bottom of my heart.